At this point in history, there are only handwritten books available. Books are limited in number and really expensive. Books are copied by hand by educated scribes and monks. Books are a luxury. Later in China, woodblock printing was invented. In a woodblock printing, patterns or designs are scratched and carved on a wooden block, and information is also carved on a wooden block. Then these blocks are inked, and then paper is pressed on these blocks just like a stamp. It worked the same way. Later in China, a man named Pi Xing invented movable type printing. Instead of single piece of block, instead of carving whole information on a big piece of block, they carved letters individually on clay blocks, just as keys of a keyboard. Then these clay blocks were arranged to form the sentences, and then these blocks were inked. They were painted with ink, and then pages were pressed on these blocks. It was a good method later improvised by Korea. It was during 15th century when a German glassworker named as a German goldsmith and glassworker named Johannes Gutenberg, he invented a printing press. The purpose of this machine was to exert pressure. It made the muscle work of pressing the paper or the cloth less. It revolutionized and made books really cheaper and worldwide available. The very first book that he printed was a Bible, today known as Gutenberg's Bible. Later in 20th century, during 19th and 20th century, we developed offset printing and digital printing. These were mainly, offset printing was mainly used and is still used in printing of newspapers. Today we have advanced so much that we can even print 3D objects. The question is, why did I make video on printing? Because printing is one of mankind's history's most underrated invention. So that's it. Every book you see around yourself was once printed by arranging individual letters. For example, if I want to write a word cat, then I will take a block with written C on it, and then a block written A on it, and then a block written T on it, and then press the paper on it to get the impression of the word cat on the paper. That's why printing has evolved so much that mankind didn't even notice it. Thank you for watching.